early in the morning, when the sunlight was just beginning to filter through the leaves, I stood in front of the old iron gate. The right hinge was shaky, the weld underneath was cracked, like an old wound that had not been patched for a long time. The entire gate frame swayed every time someone opened or closed it, making a creaking sound that made the people in the house feel sad. And so I decided it was time to call a worker to re-weld it to make sure it was secure. The worker I knew was Uncle Bay, a man with more than 20 years of experience in the iron welding profession, so familiar with his hands that he could tell which points were weak and which needed reinforcement just by looking at them. But what surprised me most was not his skills, but the welding machine he brought with him. Compact, modern, and high quality at a glance. It was not the big, bulky type like before, but a new inverter welding machine with stable current, extremely fast arc, even welding, and extremely durable. Uncle Bay started by cleaning the surface of the gate using a grinding stone to remove the rust in the area that needed to be welded. The grinder that came with the welder also caught my attention. Light, steady, high speed, and very safe. Then, he installed the welding rod, turned it on, and started pulling each joint. The arc flashed for a split second, the blue-white light shone like short streaks of lightning. Each weld was made by him evenly, neatly, beautifully, like each stitch was embroidered onto the iron frame. I stood close by, but did not hear the loud noise of the machine, only saw the light rays and the very soft crackling sound, enough to understand how stable this welding machine was. Uncle Bay explained to me while working. This machine can use 220-volt household electricity, and the welding current is still strong without dropping. Especially, it has a mode to prevent welding rods from sticking, so welding is continuous without interruption. The weld is strong, deep, guaranteed not to be damaged for several decades. Not only that, he also showed off that the machine has a clear current display screen, so even those who are not familiar with the job can easily adjust the parameters. In less than 45 minutes, the entire gate seemed to have a new coat of paint. The old welds were firmly remade, the hinges were reinforced, the gate frame was no longer shaky, but as sturdy as copper wall. I tried pushing it with my hand a few times, and it felt completely different. Especially the paint layer after grinding and welding looked even in color, not smoky, not burnt black, like when using old machines. What I like is that whether you are a professional worker or a newbie, just having this welding machine in hand can create high-quality welds. From simple tasks like welding iron doors, repairing gates, making roof frames, to more complex projects, the machine can handle them all well. The design is compact, convenient to carry to faraway construction sites, and the price is not too high, suitable for both individual workers and those who open small workshops. If you are looking for a quality welding machine to accompany your daily iron and steel work, the machine that Uncle Bay is using is a very worthy investment. And if you want to know more, don't forget to click on the shopping cart right below the video, where I have provided a genuine product link with many attractive promotions.